Hey guys, what's up? So, my hair, I don't know what's going on with my hair. I haven't washed it in a week. I haven't brushed it in a week. I haven't done anything except keep it in a beanie for a week, so it's kind of just like all over the place. It looks shorter now just because it's all tangled and stuff. I don't know, I've been really letting myself go out here. So, if you guys don't know already, I am in Peru. First we went to Juarez, which is like an 8-hour bus ride from Lima. It was a 1-hour drive, then a 10-mile hike to base camp, which is where we are right now. I've been making a lot of videos on this because I'm on this show called Ultimate Expedition. It's on YouTube Red, it's available now. And today I'm explaining why I'm going home. I'm actually leaving base camp today. I'm going back to Juarez. It's gonna take like a 3-day process to get back home just because it's like so far out in the middle of nowhere. So basically it started, I wanna say a week ago. Juarez is 10,000 feet above sea level, and once you get to higher elevation, it's kind of rough on you. A lot of things happen. You can get like headaches, nausea. There's half the amount of oxygen up here, so it's really hard to breathe. I know it's like weird thinking about it. What, there's places on Earth that's like half the amount of oxygen, like you can't breathe? Like before this trip, they told us that, and I'm like, that seems really weird, but this is like hit me hard. It's hit me really bad. And there is a chance that I might die from this just because of what's going on, and I'll explain all that in a sec, and that's why I have to be like rushed down today. Juarez is 10,000 feet above sea level. That took me a while to get used to, and I went from sea level to 10,000 feet above sea level in one day. So you can imagine, like my body was shook. The other day we hiked up to 15,500 feet above sea level. So I mean, we're at 14,000 right now. But ever since I came down from that hike, I couldn't do it. Like, that's how I got eliminated on the show. I couldn't do it anymore. That was just my limit. First of all, I was carrying a really heavy backpack, which was half my weight. And if you guys don't know already, like I have a really bad back. Ever since high school, like high school I couldn't carry a backpack. Like I would always have to carry something with my hands, just because my back was always really weak. I always started hiking up to the mountain the other day. When I got over 15,000 feet, I started getting headaches again. I started being nauseous. I was dizzy. It was really weird. Like the dizziness, when you're like walking through the mountain, you're like about to trip because you're seeing like double, triple of things. It's so hard to explain. I've never had anything like that before. Anytime you go up in high elevation or climbing mountains or anything, you're gonna get mountain sickness. Most people get mountain sickness, and that's just some of the symptoms to it. Like you're gonna have diarrhea, you're gonna vomit, you're gonna have nausea, you're gonna have really bad headaches. It's harder to breathe, you get out of breath easily. Like if I go walk here like 10 feet, I'll feel like I'm gonna pass out. Like that's how it's been almost the whole time I've been here. And obviously your body can adjust. It's harder for some people to adjust, and it's been hard for me to adjust. Just when I was climbing that mountain the other day, I couldn't take it anymore. Like I felt like I was gonna pass out. Like I had to take a break every like 2 minutes. And when I came down, that's when it started getting so much worse. I don't know why, because when you get to high elevation and then you come down lower, you're supposed to feel better. And when I came down, that's when it got really bad. I would poop out everything I ate. I threw up a couple of times, and I was just really nauseous and dizzy and just very lightheaded. Like every time I go walk somewhere, I was lightheaded. And that night, I started coughing really bad. And apparently I was coughing like all night the other night. And when I woke up and went to breakfast, everyone was like, was that you coughing all night? And I was like, I don't know. And then the next night it happened, just like I was coughing in my sleep, and I remember waking up a few times and I couldn't breathe. Like they told us about that it would happen a few times where you just wake up in the middle of the night like gasping for air, like you can't breathe. And that's happened to me so many times since I was here. And I've had like, when I cough, like I've had the worst cough. Most of it happens at night. Like when I'm sleeping or laying down, and it's just like I'll cough so much, like uncontrollably, and like sometimes I'll feel like a gargling, like it's kind of like a wet cough, but it's like, it's so weird. It's like you're coughing and gargling water at the same time. I talked to the doctor about it, and he said that's pulmonary edema, and that's like when water basically gets in your lungs, and if you don't go down to lower altitude, then it'll kill you. So they think I have that right now. I mean, he checked my like heart rate and oxygenation levels. So he basically put your finger inside this machine thing and said my oxygenation was really low. It was like 70 something. And that means it's like really hard for you to breathe here. My heart rate, my resting heart rate has been over like 130, 140 this whole time. So it's like really bad. I mean, I'm kind of bummed that I have to leave today. But I mean, I don't want to die because of this. I don't want anything serious to happen. And That's why I kind of had to come down from the mountain the other day. I didn't want any permanent damage to happen to my back or anything. I couldn't take any more. And so basically, as you go down the mountain, if you go lower elevation, the fluid from your lungs like goes away. That's why they decided to take me down. I mean, I guess that's it. This is like, it's funny, like the one time I go outside, the one time I go camping, it's like I'm gonna die. I'm not even kidding. It's like it's really a fatal thing. Oh, my nose is so stuffy. So I don't know what's wrong with me right now. Maybe I'll have to go to a doctor when I go home and see, or maybe fuck that, I'm not going to the doctor. I hate doctors. I'm so terrified of doctors. So hopefully when I just get to a lower elevation, I'll be fine. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button in the face, and make sure to check out Ultimate Expedition on YouTube Red. It is the show that I am in and filming out here in the middle of nowhere. And subscribe to the Wolf Pack. Ow! I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.